Yay! Hey
Okay,
everyone!
Today we are making
Wait, YouTube isn't up.
Millionaire pie. Does that not look scrumptious?
That looks delicious.
Does that look scrumptious? Does that
Yep.
look scrumptious? Okay, Dave's still getting YouTube up.
Hi everyone on Facebook.
Diana Dime, page 247 is the graham cracker crust that we're starting with.
YouTube is now on. Hold on.
Okay.
YouTube is on. Hey everyone on YouTube, welcome to the party.
So, for YouTube, we are making millionaire pie today. Now, does that just not look yummy? Just eat it all up. All right. So,
It looks like we're live.
now you can buy. Yeah.
Oh, can I help?
Not on this one. I'm almost gonna have to do
Yep,
this one.
Jana was first.
So for this,
on YouTube.
you need a graham cracker crust. It's in Diana Dime cookbook on page 247 is my graham cracker crust. You really don't need to buy a graham cracker crust, but I guess if they're like $1 or something, go ahead. It's super simple to make a graham cracker crust. Now, I made my pie gluten-free so it has no crust because I'm the only one who's eating it. Even though it's millionaire pie and it's super yummy.
I might try it.
Yeah, whatever.
Not too sure about, is it walnuts or pecans?
Cons.
Not too sure about pecans, but
Mike does not like nuts at all.
I like almonds.
Sort of.
I used to not like any nuts. And peanuts are the only, like, non-negotiable.
Can I taste test?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so to make a graham cracker crust.
Wait, hold on. No.
You're abusing those graham crackers.
So, when your husband says, as you're talking about Lewis and Clark, and he looks at you and he says,
Oh yeah!
You do know who Lewis and Clark is, don't you? This is how you deal with your anger.
Unlike the second day that you've been married.
So on the second day we were married, we were headed out to Seattle. Saw a sign that said Lewis and Clark or something.
Lewis and Clark
And he
Trail,
looks
yeah.
at me and he says, well, you do know who Lewis and Clark are, don't you?
Because I asked her a question about Lewis and Clark and she was like, I was thinking, she looks like she has no idea what I'm talking about. And after that, the next 2 days of our honeymoon, we didn't talk. So, all good things can start with a rough start.
So, as your husband says, you know who Lewis and Clark is. You can envision him as the graham cracker. Okay, so this is all you do.
Heidi asked if that's snow outside our window. A different Heidi. No,
No,
it's
that's
not.
our
It's our
fence.
fence. But we did have some last week.
All right, so then our graham cracker crust, if you're following along, is on page 247, right there, in Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Dun, dun, dun.
And did you put the link for graham cracker
I
crust in
linked
there?
the recipe and now I'm linking the book
Okay.
in case anyone wants to get the book.
And then you want to add your sugar, which I'll pretend to do because, well, never mind. I might actually use this crust for
Did the
something.
crust ever get... Oh yeah, the crust did get done.
Yes.
You asked me to watch it and I just realized
Yes.
it escaped.
It escaped. Okay, I'm going to actually make this the real way because... Okay, so I stir my sugar and my graham crackers together.
Sorry guys for the short blur. Fix it.
All right. Now, you pour in your melted butter. Stir it all up. So, did you get a final tally?
Oh! I was going to do that. It was like $2,050.
Woohoo! So you guys, we raised around $2,050 for the children's home. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for your help with that.
Yes. Now, this is actually a larger pan than this crust does. Here is what it actually looks like. But I've used all my pie pans with the demo model here.
Woo, very nice.
Yummy-liciousness.
Tara had to make that earlier so we could have a picture.
We didn't have a picture. And so I made a graham cracker crust over there so I can show you what it looks like. So what you do is you just put it in your pan.
Wait, that's the actual. What? I didn't think the picture was actually what you were making. Oh my goodness.
The picture is that one. We took it like 40 minutes ago.
So then just pat it around the edge. Well, actually, this looks like this will fit in this pie. So this is like a cheesecake pan or something. I don't know. I never use this pan. I don't even know why I still have this pan, actually. I guess just for this show.
Actually, that's the one the bottom pushes out?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
It is.
Charmaine
Okay.
said, oh wow, that looks yummo. Hi from Australia.
Hello in Australia. Okay, so just press it all in there really, really well.
Sue wants to know if it's warm here because you're wearing shorts.
Yes, it's warm today. How are you, Sue? You should be in bed sleeping.
Keep calm and carry
But we're happy to have you here.
So you put it in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes and then take it out and it looks like this, okay? All right, so let me wash my hands.
While you're washing your hands, Mama Nachi said, quick question. I never made an angel food cake from scratch and I'd like to know how to tell when it's done. It sounds like she might be cooking it now. It's a
Oh,
little brown on the top. I thought that's what
I
it
have
was.
never made an angel food cake, so I really have no idea. I was trying to think if I could remember Grandma saying, because she used to make them all the time. I don't know. Does anybody know how to tell when an angel food cake is done to help her out? Okay, so now, this Millionaire pie is not in Dining on a Dime cookbook. The reason is we only put the super ultra cheap recipes in here. And so in the next book, we're going to have the homemade but super good recipes that are
Not super cheap.
not super cheap.
But, maybe
But we
cheaper
did
than
all the
buying
really
it.
super, super good recipes in here that are cheap. And then if you want, yes, Dave.
Birdie says, hi Jill, and congrats Tara on winning.
Oh, hello.
And
So I'll
then
tell you guys about that. And
Sue
don't
was like-
forget our Dig Out a Debt and our Quick and Easy are on half price.
Sue's like, yeah, to Tara.
So-
winning.
Is my brother on there?
Have
you seen
I
my
haven't
brother?
Seen him yet. Christine says pound those aggressions out. I haven't
So
seen your
I
brother.
want it be known to the world that I won
No, I don't
the
see him.
chili cook-off.
You should have waited till he was here. Yay!
So, I don't know why people think when you have a few hundred fires that you're not a good cook.
When you
That's
slash
just not
yourself
true.
with plastic knives.
It's just not true.
Yeah.
I'm a very good cook. Speaking of which, I forgot to print out the recipe for this. So, we'll see how this goes. All right, so for the filling. So you got your pie crust. If you don't buy a store-bought one, if you buy a store-bought one, you save yourself that step. That's fine. All right, so you're going to combine your cherries.
Ooh.
And it says to combine a tablespoon of cherry juice. I don't add the extra cherry juice. I just leave the extra juice from the cherries from when I chopped them in half, because that's about a tablespoon. And then sweetened condensed milk. Now have mercy. How can you go wrong with sweetened condensed milk and Cool Whip? Seriously. Now this recipe has been around since the 50s. Maybe 40s, I don't know, but I think it was 50s. My grandmother on my dad's side was a really, really good cook. Well, my grandmother on my mom's side is a really good cook too. But my grandmother on my dad's side...
You've got it in your jeans.
Huh?
You've got it in the jeans.
Yes. She used to make this all the time. Yes, Dave.
Castle Dove says, angel food is done when it pulls slightly from the sides and light tanning on the top of the sides and springs back when pressed on the top.
Who said that?
Castle Dove.
Castle Dove says angel food is done when it pulls away from the sides
Slightly.
and it's slightly from the sides. It's lightly brown on top and it's
Springs
springy.
back.
And it springs back when you touch it. So there you go. Thank you very much. Then you add your coconut. Now if you don't want coconut, you could do maybe marshmallows. That would work.
Karen was asking, is this recipe for a 9-inch pie pan?
Yes, a 9-inch pie pan. And then your pecans. You could use walnuts, pecans, almonds, whichever you'd like. Then you need to drain your pineapple. And you need to drain it really, really well. So when you think that it's been drained, drain it some more. See, I'm just holding the lid on there, letting it drain. For all you germaphobes, wipe off the lid if you want. Yeah?
Sorry, I'm having a lot more questions here.
Okay.
Tracy says, could you make homemade whipped cream?
No. So you have to use Cool Whip with this recipe. You cannot use whipped cream. It just will not set up properly. So you have to use good old Cool Whip, or whipped topping from the store is fine. Cool Whip happens to be on sale for the same price this week. So, okay, so see how I'm draining and draining and draining, and I'm still draining. And you just make sure that this crushed pineapple, I have almost a full cup of liquid here. So
Wow.
just keep draining and draining and draining.
Didn't we just do this a little while ago?
What?
Draining pineapple for one of these pies?
Did we? I don't remember.
That's because I wasn't here. But I ate it.
Okay, and now I'm draining some more. And I'm almost out of room for draining. At the very top. Oh, brother, I can't add one more thing to that. Okay, so now I'm draining some more. Yes, brother Dave?
Yes, Brother Dave. I don't know how to say this. Igor or Igor? I don't know.
Igor.
Probably Igor.
Says to suggest to you about start making shows of how to about debt money and that kind of stuff.
Yes, we already have some on our YouTube channel, and we will probably do more of that in January. But right now we're doing cooking shows for Christmas and Thanksgiving, so yes, we are planning on doing more of that. What's our motto for debt? Stop spending money, people! This is not rocket science! There you go.
Oh, wait,
so
hold on,
that
wait.
was your show on debt.
Oh.
Sharon was asking for this recipe. Can you use other berries?
So, you may use pineapple, fruit cocktail, mandarin oranges. You cannot really use fresh fruit very well. You could maybe use fresh pineapple, maybe fresh oranges. You cannot use strawberries. They'll just make a big mushy mess.
Charmaine, I don't know how to say it.
Charmaine?
Yeah, Charmaine.
Charmaine says, can you please explain what Cool Whip is? Because there's nothing like that in Australia. What can I substitute What can I use to substitute Cool Whip?
Well, we call it whipped topping too. Whipped topping, so it's not whipped cream. It is skim milk, vegetable oil, coconut and palm kernel oils, high fructose corn syrup, water, corn syrup, light cream, and a whole bunch of other stuff I can't pronounce. So it's real healthy for you.
So,
But
somebody said that she can't have the Cool Whip. If that's the case, it just won't turn.
yeah, it
out.
won't turn out. So you can do it with the you can do it with the whipped cream, but it'll be all kind of runny.
Did you end up getting it at the quick and convenience store?
Huh? No, I didn't. I ended up going to Walmart. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So, you need a third of a cup of lemon juice. Now, you cannot leave out your lemon juice, guys. Oh, great. I lost count. Oh, well. This will be ours.
Oh, somebody asked if you are the only one who likes it. What are you going to do with it all?
I have no idea. I'll probably dole it out to the neighbors.
When did the Heidi's ask?
Heidi, I'd take it into Cunningham's, but I don't know if we feel like running all the way in there tonight. So,
Yeah,
we've been taking all of our extra double meals to our friends who happen to be viewers in Longmont, but I don't know if we're up to driving all the way in there to take it to them.
Debbie says she loves your mug.
Oh, thank you. Isn't that festive?
Can you use lemon juice instead of lime juice, Jennifer Cupcake?
Oh.
It's lemon juice. It's not lime juice. You can only use lemon juice. You cannot use orange juice. You cannot use anything. Now, the only substitutions you can make in this is if you want to use marshmallows instead of coconut, you may do that. If you want to use fruit cocktail, mandarin oranges, canned type fruits for, instead of the pineapple, you can't really use fresh fruits too well. You cannot use whipped cream for Cool Whip, and you cannot use orange juice or anything else for the lemon juice. You just have to use the lemon juice for this recipe.
Tracy,
And the reason is because it reacts with the sweetened condensed milk to set up.
Tracy says, how about making stabilized whipped cream by adding sugar gel?
You could try it.
Let
If
us
you
know.
try it, let me know. I don't know if that would work or not. It might. It might. But I'm not real sure about that. Okay, so then you want to put in your whipped cream. And it's about a half a tub of whipped cream is what you need.
Or whatever else.
And then just fold in. So you see how you fold in your whipped cream?
Wait, but how much... Do you know the exact measurement? Because people from other countries probably won't have this.
So Mike is putting the link to the recipe on there for you guys.
I just did, but I will again.
Okay, and just fold in all your ingredients in there, okay? So then,
Man, that crust smells really good.
thank you. So then you just plop it in your crust.
Let's see, where is that recipe? Okay, I'm repasting the recipe in again for anyone who missed it. Karen had to remind me the first time that I hadn't originally put it in.
Ooh.
I put in the crust, but not the pie.
Ooh. Smooth move, X-Lax. Oh, wait.
I don't know if that's a
Just
dinner
kidding.
discussion.
Probably not. Okay, how many of you guys said that to your friends in school? We always did.
Suck it up, buttercup? No.
Yeah, my new one is suck it up, buttercup. Get over it. Move on with life.
Wendy
All
says
right.
I'm making the 90-minute dinner rolls. I can't wait to eat them and see how I did making them.
Yeah, they're super good. Okay, so then you just put it in the fridge and let it get hard,
Is Cool Whip,
and then it'll set up. What?
is Cool Whip non-dairy?
Cool Whip is not non-dairy. It does have dairy in it. Okay, so then to decorate the top, what I did was I took a zip top bag, and this is one I just used to decorate this one, so it's only had whipped cream in here. Cut a teensy tiny hole. Can you guys see how teensy tiny that is? I mean, that's not even, that's about a third to about a quarter of an inch, okay? And then I put my big tip in here, okay? So then I turn it down, and I put in my Cool Whip. Now you can put a layer, if you want, of Cool Whip on the top of this. Also, you can do that if you want. But you'll need 2 tubs of Cool Whip to do that then if you do that. Okay. So then, take your homemade disposable piping bag, and then, boop, boop,
Wow, you're a pro at that.
boop. Do each of the 4 corners first.
4 corners.
It's like that cake decorating class paid off. Huh?
I know. I took a cake decorating class about, man, it's been a long time now. What?
Because Julia Childs.
2001?
Just kidding.
Because what?
I was going to say because Julia taught you, but then people think that's really true.
No, I have not met Julia Childs.
Sadly.
Sadly. I think her and I would get along.
You're going to for your birthday.
Okay, so then I have a little bit more left, so we'll do a couple of bigger dollops here. So, I mean, seriously guys, this is all you do. It is not rocket science on this pie, that is for sure.
You just squirt a bunch of...
Okay, so then, to make the top all pretty, take 2 paper towels. Now, I would set this in the refrigerator and get it all cured first. Or set up first, cured. Ha! I've been making too much soap. get it all set up first. So cut your cherries in half. You want 4 cherries cut in half, so you have 8 pieces, and then 1 extra for the center. Okay, so put them on your paper towel here, and then dot them all down so they don't leak juice all over your pretty white topping. Okay, and then voila, 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 voila.
Oh, Princess Soph says, what is Cool Whip? Is it like icing?
No, it is like whipped cream, but it is made out of oil and milk instead of just cream.
Oh, and Sue asks too. I wonder out of the U.S., like in the UK or somewhere.
Yeah,
I guess they don't have this out of the UK. I don't know. Or I mean out of the US. Okay.
I wonder if you looked on Google if you could find out if there's something very close to Cool Whip
I don't know.
in the UK.
Okay, so then just sprinkle the top with a few nuts, because you can't have too many.
What if you can though?
All right. There you done. 5 minutes, no bake. If you buy the pie crust that's at the store already done. And that is your Millionaire pie. Dave, will you go put this in the fridge, please?
For those of you who are not in the United States and don't know what Cool Whip is,
Where?
I think I might look on Google
Right
and
in
we
the
could
fridge.
tell you on the next show if we find anything out.
Yeah.
Or if you want to know sooner, you could go look on Google and let us know.
Okay, so then, let's see. Let me see if I can pick some nuts out of it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, not really. You want to try it or no? Go for it, honey. Let your inner nut lover come out.
That is good. Oh man, that's really good. It had this little thing that came afterwards that made me realize it was a lot better than I thought.
Take a bite. Pretty tasty. It's all mine.
That's disgusting.
All right. So that's Millionaire pie. This is not the first version. I forgot the first
Oh, that is
version
good.
has raw eggs in it. And anytime I make a recipe with raw eggs, everybody freaks out. So I didn't feel like dealing with the backlash today. So
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, Bonnie's joining us from Nova Scotia.
wow.
Oops, I lost my place here.
So that's it, guys. 5 minutes, no bake, super easy.
Ready for some comments, questions?
Hold on. So just getting ready to go into a coughing fit. So Wednesday, I'm gonna make homemade toffee. We're gonna start on our 25 homemade Christmas candies recipes. And but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make homemade toffee because it's super, super easy and fast. And I'm gonna answer your Thanksgiving dinner questions because I'm sure on Wednesday night everybody's gonna be all in a panic, getting their turkey all ready. So if you have Thanksgiving questions, I'm gonna be answering those on Wednesday. And if you don't have any questions, well, then I guess the show will end early.
So Bonnie says, Mike, you so remind me of a guy I met in Saskatchewan years ago. I laugh every time I watch you guys. Was it Red Green?
Ah! I love Red
Because
Green.
Red and I are like this.
Boo! What's Red Green say?
If the women don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy.
See, aren't you glad I find
Something
you
like
both?
that. Yeah. Actually, when I was at PBS, we interviewed him for one of our things. That was a lot of fun.
People are saying they love
He's
the
totally
cat.
off the cuff.
People keep on saying they love the cat. So maybe we should just put the camera on the cat and make it
We should have a cat cam.
cat cam.
So, Philosophenix said she found a recipe for making your own Cool Whip. 1/2 cup cold water, 2 teaspoons unflavored gelatin, 2 1/4 cups heavy whipping cream, and 1/4 cup confectioner's sugar, sifted 1 tablespoon vanilla. I'm
You
curious.
can try that.
Try it and let us know.
It won't be a complete disaster if you do that because of the gelatin. But I don't know how well it'll set up. I have not tried it, so I can't guarantee it. But I would give it a good try because it probably would work. Yes, Dave?
Tyler Durpin asks, can you put this Cool Whip stuff on a turkey?
No.
Aw.
Can't put it on turkey.
All right.
Man, that's good. That's my dinner tonight.
That
So,
sounds good though. Cool.
Phyllis wants to know, what did you win?
Mmm.
I need to put that recipe in here. Oh, I did once, but I'll do it
Oh,
again.
I already said
I won a $25 gift card to the coffee shop that my daughter works at. So what's the problem with that prize?
You don't drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee. But at least I won.
I know someone who would potentially use it occasionally.
Who? Heidi?
Close to you. Somebody close to you.
Huh. I don't know.
I probably would. We don't want to give it to Ellie because she already gets a discount for herself.
Give it to BJ. He likes Ziggy's.
So yes, my white chili won the cook-off. And it was good. It was all gone. They completely licked the crock pot on that one.
I just pasted the recipe in there again. Yeah, I was at the church a couple times later in that week, and every time I was there, 3 or 4 women from the church, about half of them I knew and half of them I didn't know, came up and said, "Your wife makes the most awesome white chili. Did you know she won?" I was thinking, yeah, I
He
did.
said, I didn't know she made white chili. Because I never make it.
But you
Yeah.
gave me some before you left, and it was really delish. We should make it sometime.
Sin Bobber is asking, what roast recipe is better for an Aya brown roast? I don't understand.
So the recipe in Dining on a Dime on page, let's see, page what? Just a moment.
What are you looking up?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Should I not?
What roast recipe is better for an Aya brown roast?
Well,
Is this the slow cooked roast?
let me get the page. It is the slow cook roast on page 189.
Do you want me to go look it up?
Yeah, you might. Right here, page 189.
It's awesome. That's an awesome, awesome recipe.
It is super good. If you cook it like that, it won't fail.
Whoa. Oops.
Oh, man.
So is the video holding out for you guys tonight? Because I just want to make sure. It's hard to track if there's a problem, but it seems like most people are doing okay, but a few occasionally are having trouble. So let's see.
Millionaire
Marie
pie
wants
right
to
here.
know if we're having a Thanksgiving special. Oh, a Thanksgiving show special. Well, probably not.
I said we should. Mike doesn't want to.
The thing is, what are we going to do now if we're not going to get Thanksgiving?
So the problem is, I canceled Thanksgiving with our friends because I've been really sick. And so now we're going to go out to eat. So I don't know if Golden Corral, if we could live stream from Golden Corral or not.
Now, the link for the chili isn't working according to Sue.
Philosophy Phoenix said that, I think it was her, that said that online they said that the UK equivalent for Cool Whip is Dream Whip, but that's not exactly the same, is it?
Dream Whip is not exactly the same, but it would probably work.
Well, and somebody else asked if it doesn't set up quite right, would it still taste good? Still would taste the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do a live stream afterwards playing cards or something. I don't know. We
On
haven't
Thursday?
decided.
we do a lot of crazy things. I mean, we play games and stuff, but one time last year we went out to Walmart because we were bored.
We went Black Friday shopping at Walmart because we were bored and had nothing to do. So maybe we should do a show. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I guess we'll decide and see how we're doing Thursday afternoon.
Jamie says, I think you need to answer questions first so I can make it on time to see your recipes.
Oh, sorry. We'll just go back and replay. I've been doing the recipes at the beginning because people are complaining that we talk too much and I don't get around to the recipe.
Not a lot of people are complaining.
I'm just doing the recipe first and then answering questions.
I think she was just joking.
Elmley apparently is the equivalent in the UK.
What is?
ELMLEA.
Huh.
ELMLEA.
Okay.
And also, Rhonda and a couple of others have been saying that the chili link isn't working.
The chili link isn't working. Okay.
Let me take a quick look and see. I've been pasting the link in. Hopefully I didn't do it wrong. Oh, you know what?
Oops.
Hold on a second.
What?
I know what's happening. I typed it wrong. Oops. All right, I'm going to put it in again. Sorry. Thank you. That was actually my boof.
So I was thinking about entering another chili cook-off that our town is having next week.
I changed the address for it before I published it, and I didn't realize I still had the old one in there. So I'm republishing the white chili link. Sorry if you had trouble with that. So yes, I have now fixed it on Facebook and YouTube. But if you look at the original time I posted it, it'll still be wrong. Okay, let's see. Kimberly said my soaps came and they're wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yay, Kimber.
They're gonna
So
love
you're
them.
not going to believe what happened to Kimberly's soap, guys. I mailed it to her last week on Monday.
Oh, that's the one that came back.
Yeah. So let's see. She lives in Delaware. And on Friday, let's see. Was it Friday? It must have been the week before last week. So on Friday, I get a package. And it is from some company in Michigan. And I'm like, well, what is this? Are they sending me a product review or something? I was like, oh yeah, new product review, cool. And so I'm opening it up. And it's the soaps for Kimberly. How they ended up in Michigan, I have no idea. I'm just thankful that company
Where was it supposed to
shipped
go?
back. It was supposed to go to Delaware. And so then I went and looked on the little delivery confirmation, and it says it's still in transit. Yeah, whatever.
Did we put the right address on it in the first place?
Yes.
Huh. Good question.
The dumbest thing. I have no idea how a package that headed to Delaware ended up in Michigan. But I'm just thankful that company shipped it back.
Oh. Okay, we had a couple of people on the show. Marie B says, everyone say yes for a special no matter where you all go. And then Sullivan Homesteader said, enjoy your family, forget the cameras for the day. And Tyler said, Black Friday shopping, what's that? And I didn't think about it, but if Tyler happens not to be in the U.S., then they might not do that.
Yeah.
So Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving is when it generally was. They call it Black Friday because, in theory, that's when businesses finally become profitable for the year. So they're in the black.
So they go from in the black to in the red.
And it used to be that they would have really crazy sales, like if a computer was $1,000, you could get it for $300 or something.
Yeah.
They still have a lot of big sales, but most of them aren't quite as good as that anymore. But people go crazy and wait in long lines in the middle of the night. We've done it a couple times when I've taken the kids.
For a computer where we saved like $500.
Yeah, when the kids wanted to buy computers and they were old enough that we were going to let them.
But it's kind of dumb
They had
because
to buy it with
people,
their money, so they
no
wanted to go.
offense if you Black Friday shop, but people go and stand in line for hours, and I mean hours, to go save $50 or $100. And it's like,
I don't do that unless I get like
that's not really
$3,000.
worth it. So
Yeah, my thinking on the Black Friday was always pretty much the computers. We would go there to get something where we'd save a lot of money, and we'd make it like a mission and get there before everyone else so that we'd be sure we'd get it. We'd go in and get it and then leave. Other people just wander around the stores all day long and stand in really long lines. That just doesn't seem like a lot of fun.
So I found out Walmart this year. I went today and said, can I buy all your Black Friday stuff and bring it back and get a refund for the difference if I come on Black Friday, if I buy it today? And they were like, well, yeah, you'd have to return them and then rebuy it. I said, well, can I do that? Because I had about, $50 or $100 worth of savings that I could do with their Black Friday ad, but they had the stuff there now. And so then she said, well, you'd have to be here at Thursday at 6. Apparently Walmart is only having Black Friday on Thursday. Go figure.
Yeah. Even he says, make the chili live.
Yeah, I probably will make it live, but I'm going to wait till my next chili cook-off.
Day for tomorrow?
Well, it's next week.
So Cheryl said, have you ever heard of Millionaire dip?
No, what is Millionaire dip? It sure sounds good. Post it on there, please, Cheryl.
And let's see, Mama Nachi already asked about the angel food cake. A lot of people said when it's kind of browning on top and pulling away and it's spongy, which actually makes sense.
Heidi, says, your family is pickier than mine. How do you handle it? I don't. I will admit this is a fault of our family, and it is driving me insane. It's gotten to the point where I just don't even want to cook dinner anymore.
I eat your dinner. Actually, I do.
If it has eggs, you don't eat it. If it
Okay, this
has
is your
nuts,
Lewis
you
and
don't
Clark
eat
moment,
it.
woman.
If you have tomatoes that tell you don't eat it.
No, I'll eat it with tomatoes as long as it's not a tomato. If you put a tomato on it, that's okay.
Wait, what?
Carrie says, Tara, you look and sound wonderful. You must be feeling better.
Well, thank you. It's called makeup.
Apparently 4 people died last year at Black Friday because they were going so crazy about...
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, one thing about Black Friday, if you're not from America, is at certain places people fight over silly little things and
We won't do
they
that.
want
No.
to come to blows over saving $10 on something.
No.
And there's one particular electronics company where it seems to be pretty bad. People fighting over stuff. Janine says, I spend my money on grandkids because you can't take you with you when you're gone. That's awesome, Janine.
Oh, that's true.
Brooke, how do you feel about couponing? Completely off topic, but I only use coupons for things we use and usually get what I use in coupons for free or almost free.
If you feel like using them, Brooke, go for it. I personally hate using them. I get tired of sitting there for a long time, cutting all this stuff out, matching it to the ads, and then I get to the store and the store doesn't have anything in stock because some other couponer went in and bought it all out. So if you want to use coupons, go for it. But the whole point of Dining on a Dime is it's 1,200 recipes and tips to save money on your grocery bill without using coupons. Now, if you like coupons, go for it. I personally don't like coupons and I don't want to mess with them. So that's how we save money on our grocery bill without using coupons.
There's one other related question. Heidi said I always use coupons for dog food because it's always free with coupons and expensive razors.
That's great.
We
Go
used to
for
use
it.
them for certain things like I
Like razors.
well, and we haven't bought it in forever, but I like Alphabet cereal more than or we sometimes will get like Hershey's chocolate instead of certain other chocolates.
Yeah.
Except Aldi has good chocolate though.
So today, I forgot to show you. Jack? Can you run downstairs and get that box of cereal for me? One of those two, one red and one blue for me. I gotta show you my cereal deal today, guys. Can you go get me one of each, please?
Yep.
Hey, Mom.
Just a second. Jack's gonna run down and get it.
Ramona says in my house, if you don't like it, you don't eat.
I don't cook a separate meal. So I'm just at the point now where I'm like, you know what? If you're not gonna eat it, fine, but I'm not cooking. So
Sullivan says you should start fetch-it meals. Tara, everyone fetches their own dinner.
yes, we do every man for himself several nights a week now, just because it's hard. Like on nights tonight, I do have enchiladas in right now.
Yum.
You're
See,
welcome.
I eat food.
You only eat Mexican
I eat
food.
almost every-
You don't like pork. You don't like beef. You don't like fish.
I eat pork. I just don't eat the pork chops that have the cartilage in the middle of the chops. I eat your pork roast. I love your pork roast. I tell everybody about
Only
your
the
pork roast.
first night. You won't eat it as leftovers.
I will. I eat everything that is the trash can. I eat everybody's. Oh, not that it's trash, but I eat everybody's food that they don't want. But actually, it's the teenagers more that they don't want to eat. Of course, they're going out and buying their own food away from home, so whatever. We'll save on our grocery bill that way. Melinda said, "We love the talking. You just keep being you."
So here's my good deal for today. I went to King Soopers, our Kroger store, And look at that, guys. Right there. 39 cents. 39 cents, people. The box top is worth that. So, I got, how many things did I get, Dave? Do you know?
Oh, like 30 or 40.
I didn't get quite 30 or 40. I think I got like 12 or 15 boxes.
Oh, poor Charlie. We're sorry, Charlie. She says, I'm not cooking this Thanksgiving. I've been ill with whooping cough.
Oh, so sorry.
That's terrible. We're sorry for you. Karen says it was my soap that went to Michigan.
Oh, it was Karen? It was? I thought it was Kimberly. Oh, sorry, Karen.
Yes, Kimberly says, yes, my soaps came to Utah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got you guys mixed up.
Christine says, don't work on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. And Ramona says, I refuse to go out on Black Friday. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. We've done it.
That's kind of where we're getting to now.
I've gone about 5 years in the last 22 years. And 1 year was because we couldn't afford gifts for the kids, but we had enough budget where I could stretch it a lot that way.
Yeah.
And the other years, it was just because the kids were old enough to buy their own computers, and I persuaded them that we should go then to save, half price. So,
and we don't pay for our children's computers. They pay for their own computers and their own phones, and they do not get computers and phones for Christmas presents.
And we don't allow them to buy computers till they're, I don't know,
at least 14.
Actually, technically,
and phones until they're 16 and driving with a driver's license.
I got a 3DS from BJ for my birthday, so that's a kind of computer.
Well, sort of.
Brooke says, I just bought 24 cans of veggies for $2.66 last night. It was nice considering they're usually 80 cents a can. That's
Good
awesome.
job, Brooke.
Carrie said, I'm getting ready to make reusable snack and sandwich bags. Use cloth napkins and rags.
Yeah.
Janelle says, just got my Dining on a Dime cookbook in the mail today. Yay! And Bertie was laughing at your few hundred fires comment.
Dining on a dime. I admit, I've had more than my fair share of fires.
Mindy says, my son just said, I bet their Thanksgiving is really good. He wants me to make this pie. Yes, this is actually an awesome pie.
It's really good. And as you can see, I mean, it took me, 5 minutes? So.
And Jessica's asking for more videos of Jill, please.
We are going to film some more. We were supposed to do that this week.
Well, since it's a 3-ish day week.
Okay, so we'll be filming that next week. You're on warning, Mom.
Let's see, we've already... Tyler was saying America is very strange to me when we were talking about Black Friday and stuff. And I'm curious, where are you from, Tyler?
He's from Britain.
From Britain?
Britain.
Oh, okay.
No,
We think everyone outside of the US is also weird, so...
Valerie, this does not have raw eggs. It was another recipe I was talking about that I was thinking about doing, but I did this one instead.
Okay. Let's see, there's a bunch more over here. Are you okay? Do you want to keep going, or do you want to...
I'm tired, so...
Yeah, a lot of people, Carrie and Charlene, say they wait for Cyber Monday because it's easier. Yeah.
Apparently, well, I shouldn't announce this all to you guys because I've got some things I want to buy, but apparently Walmart, beginning at 12:01 Thanksgiving Day, you can order online. So I'll set my alarm for 12 o'clock to wake up, have all my tabs open. No, I'm kidding.
About Black Friday, Chavella says they spend the night out there for the next day. It's cray-cray. They camp out. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to make it like an army operation. We'd calculate when we think everybody's going to get there, and we'd get there 15 minutes before that and be the first
They
ones
would
in
sit
line.
in the car and wait until other people got out of the car, and then they'd jump out of the car really fast and go get in line.
We didn't see the first two people go up to the line, and then we just jump out of the car.
Yeah.
We gotta get there quick.
They would get there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and...
We'd sit there in the cars and we'd look across at each other. It was like that scene from Better Off Dead where those guys that are faking the Howard Cosell thing are trying to race him. If you don't know what that is, if you do know what that is, that's awesome. Better Off Dead, yes. Chastity says, first time going when I was pregnant with my first child, 29 weeks, big mistake. People were crazy. I had to stand in a corner for about 30 minutes to make sure no one would hit me with the buggy.
Ugh.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
That is the second time today I've heard someone call a shopping cart a buggy.
Well,
that is funny.
If you're not in the U.S., it would
I
definitely
know,
be a buggy. But I've heard
this was
people
the
in the U.S.
cashier
call
at the grocery store, and she seems like she's American, but maybe not.
Well, since it's Black Friday, I guess.
That's the second time I heard somebody call a shopping cart a buggy. That's funny.
Bum, bum, bum.
Not that it's
Your
funny
mom
calling
says
it buggy.
I don't like nuts, tomatoes, and fresh fruit. I do like fresh fruit. I like tomatoes when they are not the primary thing in the food. So like if the food tastes like raw tomatoes, I don't like it. But if it's tomatoes on stuff or in stuff, I like it fine. Nuts, almonds, yes, and not much of other nuts. Melinda, oh, you gotta love Mike. Thank you. I'm not sure what precipitated that, but thank you.
Because you're a picky eater and you won't admit it. You're a picky eater in denial.
Let's see. I was looking to see what else we have here. Mindy, I wish we had the thrift stores you have there. There's not many here in central Vermont.
Oh, well, I guess I can't move to Vermont now. Oh, you guys should have seen the house I found in Idaho.
Mom,
I still think we need to go out this week and look at it.
Sue says
We're not moving out of Colorado real soon.
Oh, it was so
but
nice.
Tara's been shopping
It
all
had
over
an
the country.
1,800 square foot greenhouse. It had a huge industrial kitchen for a soap room. It had 5 bedrooms. It had a separate garage with an apartment over the garage, plus a guest house. And it looked over the Snake River and saw the beautiful mountains. The only problem was it's in Timbuktu and it would take me an hour and a half to go get groceries. But
The one in Kamiah?
yes.
Oh, I still think we should do Coeur d'Alene if we ever leave Colorado.
Bandana Grandma says South says grocery carts are buggies, and Sue says we call shopping carts trolleys. Someone Leanne says here in Texas we call them a buggy.
Really? I didn't know in other parts of the country they call them buggies.
Angie
Huh.
says we call it buggy in the South, and
That's real. I just thought it was funny that twice
So
in
does
one day.
Kathleen
I didn't
say
even know that they were called that, and then twice in one day I hear the same term.
Kathleen also says in the South they call it the same
Huh.
buggy.
Well, there you go. I learned something new today.
Chabella said, have you ever matched prices with Walmart? Instead of having all the ads in your hands, there's an app for your phone.
Yes.
And all the sales are there, and it's called Flip.
I do
I'll be right back.
price match with Walmart. I used to, but now a bunch of the Walmarts stopped price matching, and honestly, I haven't asked mine if they're still doing it or not yet because I haven't needed anything, so I need to ask them.
What she's describing, it sounds like it might be different than that. It might, because it looks like it's an app that compares things, and I don't know, maybe. Carrie says, I have Christmas shopping done using Amazon Lightning deals and Kohl's discounts and Kohl's cash.
There you go. I need to get. I used to have my shopping done before Halloween, but I haven't done for the last 2 or 3 years. I've got like 3 things, and yeah, I need to get on it.
Ramona was sad she missed Stephanie was sad she missed the making of the pie. Ramona said, I made charcoal garlic toast the other night. Marianne says, I'll make this pie for sure. Tony's asking what the pie is, so I'll have to paste the link in here a second
So
ago.
it's called Millionaire Pie, and it's divine.
Oops. And I just clicked away from the comments. But let me paste the Millionaire Pie thing in here real quick here. So the recipe for what we just made, I'm repasting in. And, oops. Where did it go? Okay, so let me just see what other comments we have here. Oops, I guess I did those already. And sorry for the delay. Okay. There's some. Oh, Lucy says she uses the Savings Catcher app. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Toby said she worked on Black Friday and people are rude and mean. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's just like they're vultures. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, but.
Miranda Von something, I can't, Ozenbergen says, Tara, can you stand up so I can look at your apron?
This is today's apron. Ta-da! I need to get me a Christmas one really bad. They had one at Hobby Lobby I thought about getting. I keep trying to get an apron company to sponsor me and they won't. They think I'm a nobody. I am not a nobody. I am somebody.
You're somebody.
You are
that
somebody.
you're cheating on.
Your thumb buddy. Oh wait, what?
Be somebody.
Well, I forgot who that was that was talking
I
about
don't know.
you being individual. Dee says they do Black Friday in Ireland now. Started a few years ago.
I'm sorry.
Sue says they started it in the UK, but the deals are rubbish. Deals are getting to be more rubbish here too. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm amazed how many people get sucked into a Black Friday deal to save $20. Like, that's not worth 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's not.
Yeah, what sad people are forced to work at these stores. True. Well, mostly I've noticed that most of the people are well behaved, but there are some that make it ugly. So, anyway. Ooh. Even he says leftover pork, add taco seasoning, pulled pork.
Yay. Oh, Angie says my green chili was remarkably good.
Ooh.
Thank you.
It is remarkably good.
I thought about taking that one too because I think that one would win.
Jennifer loves blueberries. And so does Angie.
I used to love them. They were just so delicious. I can't eat them now because they're wheat. Well, I think they are. I don't know. I haven't looked. Oh! I can eat them!
What?
Yay! They're made out of corn. Oh, blueberries. Where have you been?
Sandy says she's gotten her groceries down to $75 a week for 2 on groceries and paper products, and we eat well.
$75 a week for 2? Yeah. Yum.
Sullivan Homesteader leftover chicken with taco seasoning makes a great homemade chipotle bowl.
Yeah.
Miranda wants to know if your apron is Jill's work, and if she can order one.
It is not. This one, Mom, well, it is Jill's work because she found it at the thrift store for me, but she didn't make it. Sorry. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if there's a tag.
Angela says my husband's favorite movie was Better Off Dead. Where's my $2? All right. Tell him we're kindred spirits. Actually, it was a kind of a silly movie, but I used to like it when I was a teenager. Okay, it's not quite the same now, but that part was funny. Let's see.
I'm burning
Looks like that's about it on the YouTube comments.
What about Facebook?
Oh, does anybody know when Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is on? Is it on tomorrow?
I don't know.
Bye, Tasha.
Well, I was looking to see if there's anything else, but I think that's pretty much it for most of the comments. Oh, Barbara asked, what missed the pie? What's in it, please? I will share it again. And I guess that looks like mostly it.
Okay.
A lot of people talking about Black Friday and stuff. But
All right, guys. Well, speaking of Black Friday, we are going to have our own Black Friday deal. Which we haven't figured out what it's going to be yet, but we do have Dining on a Dime. And then we've got our quick and easy menus and our dig out of debt for half price. I want these gone by the beginning of the year. So we're going to do a good deal for Black Friday.
But you won't have to wait in line in the cold because...
No, you can just click a button.
Or I guess it would be in the hot if you're in
The
Australia.
boys are going to start packing books tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you excited?
No.
So I pasted in I added the Millionaire pie recipe back in for those of you who are asking, and also the link to where to find the book if you'd like that.
Okay.
Sullivan Homesteader, my aunt sent me a darling reindeer apron to make hopefully this week.
Oh, cute. All right, guys, we will see you on Wednesday. I will answer your Thanksgiving questions and make homemade toffee to get started on our Christmas candies. I know it's before Thanksgiving. I apologize, but we just have so many things to show for Christmas. I just don't know how we're going to get them all done. We're not going to get them all done, but anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So, I guess that's all.
Yep. Thanks a lot. We sure appreciate having you here. It's always fun.
Please visit us at livingonadime.com. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
How did the cat get outside?